It's 10 to 8 on Breakfast. Our guest this morning is Emissions Trading Shadow Minister Andrew Robb. Andrew Robb, on another issue, your name has been touted in the media as the emergency leadership candidate to take the coalition to the next election. Are you interested in the job?
Fran, I still haven't had any calls from those that have been mentioning me in dispatches, whoever they might be. I supported Malcolm in both votes when he stood for leader. Nothing has changed. I think that Malcolm is far and above the best person to take us to the next election, and I'm absolutely confident that that's what will occur.
So no one's approached you about taking over the leadership?
No. I think it's been an exercise by a small number to destabilise. That's unfortunate. I think we've just got to move on. I do think there'll be a lot of support in the party room today for Malcolm, and we've had a tough month, but these things happen. And I must say, often leaders, and new leaders in particular, are measured and assessed by how they handle some difficult times. I think the sort of courage and strength that Malcolm has shown over the last 4 or 5 weeks has been exceptional, and I think it will stand him in good stead, and it does signal to the Australian community the sort of toughness of the man and his ability, and I think we will go on and be very competitive at this next election.
If he did fall over, are you a contender? Are you ever interested in the job?
No, look, I'm not into hypotheticals. I'm just saying to you, Malcolm Turnbull, in my view, will lead us to the next election and will be very effective as a leader.
And just finally and briefly, Andrew Robb, Rio Tinto, you are a former consultant to that company. You spoke very positively on this program recently about Rio's business ethics. How do you respond to these allegations that surfaced in China over the weekend that Rio Tinto had been involved in stripping tens of billions of dollars from China through a 6-year program of commercial espionage?
I don't know the detail of any of that, Fran. All I can report is that in my experience with Rio Tinto in commercial projects in the region, what I observed very clearly was a company which was absolutely determined to apply very high ethical standards in their dealings throughout the region. And they were the sorts of instructions that came through to anybody who was working on their behalf, certainly from my experience. So, I can only report as I saw it.
Andrew Robb, thank you very much for joining us.
Thanks very much, Fran.